Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy, and tonight we're going to paint a skyscape with some birds flying around in it. I really just want to play with practicing clouds. I will put the reference photo in the description below, so if you guys want to try it out, give it a whirl. The photo that I have is pinks and blues with birds scuttling about in it. And I mainly just wanted to play with my new, I got these in, I believe, a palette packs box. They are Holbein Watercolors, and yeah, my palette packs box. And it also came with this palette, which I've decided to just leave these in. I also have Holbein gouache that I've gotten from palette packs, which I need to do another video playing with those. They're just so much fun. See, here's where I'm on the fence. Do I want to make this a permanent palette for these colors and just put them in the wells? Because these are pretty deep wells. Instead of putting them here on the sides, I don't know. I'm on the fence because I only have a few Holbein watercolors. I don't know. For right now, I'm going to leave this dollop yellow here. I'm going to put a little more of this is, I only have 3 colors. Permanent yellow light, which is very pretty, which we probably won't use today because maybe in the birds. Maybe we'll put a skosh of it in the birds. And this is peacock blue. Gorgeous blue. Gorgeous. We'll fresh dollop of that out. And then I have Opera Quinacridone, or Quinacridone Opera, which, front row, is a beautiful, beautiful color. I'm going to put a skosh more of that out. Teeny tiny dollop will go a long, long way, so you don't need a lot. Put that back in my cup up there. I'm going to scooch this off to the side. I have these bought on a whim. I believe at the craft store, or no, I was at the art store in Syracuse. I bought a couple packs of them for like $1. It's a number 8 Prince 2150B China. I don't know. It's this quill brush that I thought we would play with today. I bought them, I cleaned them, and then I put them in a cup and never touched them again. So I thought, I mean, it'd be interesting, right? I'm just going to go ahead and wet my paper. I have out my Canson, let me see. I'm down to my less used papers. I get my other papers and pick them first. But this is Canson XL watercolor paper, 140 pound, cold press, 11 by 15 sheet. Came 30 sheets in the pad. As you can see, I use it a lot. I've only got a couple sheets left. I'm trying to plow through all of the paper that I have before I buy more. Because, let's face it, those of us who paint and draw, we like to buy the paper, right? I like to have a big old stash of paper, and I am almost completely out of watercolor paper. But I thought we could play with this brush today with these colors and make a pretty sky. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty evenly wet. We want this pretty evenly moisturized. And for those of you who watch Doctor Who, moisturize me. Okay. There we go. I got some muck on this paper. It was out for a couple of days, sitting on the table and then over against the wall, and yeah, all kinds of stuff. All right, so what we're going to do is work from this corner down to this corner. Blues, going to kind of leave a little light white in the middle, pale blue, and then darker pinks, and probably incorporate some paper towel. Are we ready? I have green in here. Should we leave that or clean that out? I feel like we should clean that out right quick. Can you see my palette? Yeah. I was working on a mermaid piece that I did for my palette packs unboxing. It came out cute. Just a drew her, out of my head, because sometimes I can draw a character out of my head. I surprised myself. And she turned out cute. And then I have my big mermaid piece that I did in pastels, that I put that video up. It's a longer video, but most of the work is time-lapse. So if you're interested in seeing that, that's up there. And then I'm going to start vlogging again. I have my other large mermaid piece over there that I'm working on. That will be up in the next, at the very latest by Sunday. Okay, so we're going to grab some blue. And this isn't a really, it's not a sky blue that I would normally go for. So maybe we'll put a touch, come on, of that in there and make it a little purpley. Maybe a bit more. Make it a more, there we go, more purpley blue. All right. Up in this corner. I really want it to be more purpley blue. And don't be afraid to mix your colors right on the page, because that's fun too. Purple. And this is going to be a quick painting. Quick. No fussing about. Oh, look how it looks a little granulated already. That's nice. I'm going to pull some blue down and put it up in this top corner along this edge and kind of futz about it with it a bit. There, that's nice dark. Okay. Plop it in right there. So, then I want to do pink down here. Textured. I'm gonna let this brush do some texture work for me. Let it flop about and muck up the page a bit. A little more water. The cloud's a little wispy. Get some more of that pink going. More pink. How's that looking? Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Have a little blue. This is a fun piece. Loose, happy, free. Don't get too twisted up in details. It's a cloudy sky. Pretty organic situation. Now there are ways to do clouds and formulas and plans and stuff and whatnot. When I'm doing a pastel piece and I want clouds in it, I definitely think about it. But with watercolor, I kind of just swoosh things around. Let a lot of the action work on the paper for me. Okay, now I want to pop in some poofs here and there. Just use the edge of a paper towel, not a lot. Some here, there, around the edge of that. You see, just do what feels good to you. What feels good? I mean, you don't have to stick to the reference photo. It can be a fun, whimsical sky. It can be very detailed and, layers upon layers of color. If you've got paper that will do that for you. I currently do not. Let's see. dark little poofs here and there. Give our pink purple area some interest with some pure color. Well, wet into wet and let it bleed around and do what it wants to do. Don't fight it. You'll be surprised at how cool it looks once it's dry. And don't be afraid to use a little bit darker colors here and there either. Gives it some interest. I'll put some up here. Push it out. Let it fade to purple. Pick up some of that edge. Pop some more in. Yeah, dig it. Alright. You're working pretty quick because this is a wet into wet technique, and things get dry pretty quick. I want this corner to be more. I want it to be more. Maybe more purple. Like that. Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah. Come across like this. Let the brush kind of dance around. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some of this in here. Yeah, it's fun. Super fun. Not too harsh right there. I'm not digging that. Maybe I'll just soften that a bit. There we go. Don't be so harsh. Alright. And if you want more poofy white clouds, you can just have a couple wispy ones there. Take your brush. Develop a pink. Super soft. Little white area up here. Squash pink dollops in it. And if it feels too dark, blot it, but trust me, it's gonna dry so light, you guys. It's gonna dry a lot lighter than it looks. Don't be afraid. Okay. Debris right there. Get out of there. No one wants to play with you. Okay. Should we leave well enough alone, do you think? Dry brush and maybe pull out some white wisps. I think I want Now that I'm looking at it, I really do want this to be more purpley down here. How's that? Is that more better? Kind of. I just don't know. I feel like I want to get some gray in here, but I'm trying to do the limited palette thing too. I get too many crazy colors all mixed together, and then I create mud on my page and end up losing the effect I'm going for. Yeah, that's better. That's better down there. That's nice. Kind of bleed up into the dark blue up there in the corner. I feel like... See, this isn't the sky blue I would normally use, which is why it's bugging me. Shouldn't have fussed with it. Should have left it alone. Oh, too late now. And working wet into wet this heavy, you're going to get blooms. If that bothers you, go a little slower. Work a little more purposeful. It really doesn't bother me at all. At all. Okay, are we done fussing? Should we put in some birds? I feel like we should. This feels way too pink to me, this whole situation right there. But I'm afraid to... Okay, blot it out at this point. Let's get a smaller actual watercolor brush here. This is my Princeton Neptune round number 8, my go-to watercolor brush that I love. Now I can put some in a divot because I used that all up. Look at me go. I didn't use all my blue up though, which is discouraging. I don't want to fuss with this too much. I did want it to be a bit dark, like more dark purpley. Yeah, and see, things are getting carried away now. Messed it all up. So crazy blue down here now. Do we mind that? Are we minding that? In a crazy pink and purple sky situation? This pink is kind of crazy dark. It's a little better. Some textures with your paper towel. That's what I'm doing right here. Some crazy textures on the page. My page is still pretty wet. In a lot of spots. So putting the birds in could be problematic. But we're gonna do it anyways. What? Because we can. Because this is art and we can do what we want. Okay. We have a pink and blue sky. I feel like I should have gone purple, more purple pink down here, and then drop the blue on top of it. Okay, I got some more of that opera out and I mixed a deep purple. Deep purple. Too much pink on my brush. I'm gonna drop that in down here. Like that. Nice. I'm just playing around right now, seeing what happens with a dry brush and futzing about with shapes. Seeing if I like these hard edges right here. Do I want to dab them and make them a little softer? I don't want to completely obliterate the blue. Okay. Like that. And then grab Dot, just Quinn. Nope, too dark. Too muddy, too muddy. Let's try again. We'll do it right here. Clean water. If your color gets muddy, you probably are using your dirty water that you washed your brush in, which is not always desirable. Motorcycle. It's motorcycle season, you guys. Sorry if that bothers anyone. It is the season for, you know, going out and riding on your road. My motorcycle. Gotta get it in while the weather's nice. We don't get a lot of this, you know? Pretty soon it'll be too much heat to ride your motorcycle in this weather. Are we digging it? Now it has a more layered effect. I like that. Okay. And not all the edges need to be soft either, which helps. Look at me thinking and stuff. Let's mix up a little more pink right here. Let's see. I like the lightness up there. I don't want to fuss with it too much. I'm going to put a little more pink down here though. Kind of tripping in from the edge there. Yeah, I like that. Do you guys like it? I like it. Yeah, that gives it a little dimension. A little dimensionality. Alright, I'm going to stop fussing with the clouds. Otherwise, I'm really going to not like it a lot. This section here throws me off, but we can always put a bird over it. Now, when I say put a bird in, I do not mean that they need to be huge and, you know, block out your sky. I was thinking small, using a brush that I have more control with, has good snap. This happens to be a new brush that I got in a PAX box. It is a Robert Simmons number 6 S85 round. The handle is amazing. I love the sleek color and I love the snap. Nice firm brush, but not too firm. I'm going to take a touch of this yellow and this muddy green situation that I have over here. Let's put down some yellow. I wonder if I can pop that off and set it in there. Probably. I'm dropping in some water. I'm making a muddy mess. Don't want it to be a pure yellow. Not interested. How about we put in our bird with the yellow. That way, in case we hate it, we can always dab it out gently. I'm going to put in a little ovular shape right here, like that. And I'm going to give him a tail, like so. that. Basic shapes. Not getting into details. And giving a little head. Basic shapes, guys. Don't get crazy with the details. And a little beak situation. Just touch out that way. And then some wings. Poof that out there. And get this one going out there. Like that. Swoosh down like that. Just gonna give it some basic shape. No details. Don't get carried away. That's where I get lost. I get lost in the details. And then I'm like, oh man, I gotta start over. Anybody else? I can't be the only one, right? Okay, then grab some, maybe lavender. And put some dollops of lavender for shadow on the bottom of his wings, like so. Maybe a skosh here and there on that body. We have the start of a bird. Okay, I'm going to leave him alone because I really want to get in there with blue along the tip of his tail, like so. And then, see, I'm going to leave it alone. And then here I go, getting crazy. There. That head and the beak. A little bit right here where the wing meets the body. There we go. And up the middle. There. We're going to leave him alone. And we're going to make some mud. I'm going to take this blue. I want to take a touch of pink. And a touch of yellow. And we're going to make a muddy color. Doesn't need to be brown. It can just be not yellow, pink, or blue. See? This is more of a gray. Wait, a little more yellow in there. And just play with it. See what you like and what you don't. This is kind of a purpley gray color. You guys see that? Here. Let's lift it. Let's get close. Purpley gray color. I'm going to put more yellow in there. Then I'll yellow it out some more. Grab some more blue. Add lend some more blue gray to it, which is desirable. I kind of like that. Ooh, that's nice. Grab some purple. Look at that. We have ourselves a muddy gray color to put our birds in with. Using the colors that we used in our painting already, so there will be some sort of cohesiveness. I know it doesn't sound right, but it is. Trust me. I'm going to take our gray color, we're going to drop some in on our close-up bird. Tips of those wings. And close to this body right here. Tip of this wing right here. You make some neato. It's a little shiny for you guys right now, but we'll tip him and show you later. Drop in some. He's a rainbow bird. He likes to be a rainbow bird. Got carried away. Just damn it. There we go. That's good. I love our rainbow bird. He's gorgeous. He just wants to fly free. He's at least interesting looking, right? Okay. And with a mostly dry brush, we're going to go ahead and put in some faraway birds. And they don't need to be any particular shape. See? Oh, pudgy bird. Flying right there. Kapow. And then we have maybe another one right here. We're having a heyday, you guys. Having a heyday. Flying about. Just Glad to be free. Okay. We can make some far, far away ones that are in the light. They're just blobs. They're just blobs on the page. That's all. Another one right here. Maybe going the other way. Like that. Nice, right? Okay. Let's see. Should we put a couple down here? We got this guy. Right here. He's very blobular. It's still pretty wet right there. Maybe we'll wait a little bit on him. Okay. I'm feeling like I want maybe one more rainbow bird in here. How about we put one right here? Like this. His little wings. It's got the tip of this wing is yellow. It's a yellowy color. And then make his little shape. Here's his body. And he's got a teensy tail. One like that. He's flying up to the clouds. That's what the shape of these wings, to me, signify. Okay. Maybe a little blotting, just a skosh. There we go. Because I would like to put a little pink on him, too. Not too wet. Too wet, too wet. A little bit of pink. More body. There we go. He's having a heyday. He is having a heyday. Speaking of birds, those little dudes outside, man, woo! First thing in the morning, they are loud. I woke up at 3:45 this morning to chirping birds. Why? I don't understand. I was so sleeping. I was sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna put in a couple purple dudes up here. There. So I'll put blue-gray in there. Why not? Give that body some definition. And how many birds you put on your piece is totally up to you guys. I mean, you can play with this all day. You can put tons of birds on here. Maybe this guy is coming this way. He's excited to see his friends. He just wants to, hang out. Maybe play some video games. What do you guys think? He's just ready. He's ready. He had a hard work day, and now he just wants to play. Yeah, I dig it. Let's give him some shadow color here and there. There he is. There's some tips. There he is. There's our bird. He looks so cool. Feeling like my rainbow bird's kind of sticking out like a sore thumb now. I'm gonna put some more. Maybe some brighter blue on this one. Make it more rainbowy. Blue tips on his wings. Like that. More vibrant. And only because all the colors are reflecting off. And it's my painting. Maybe they are rainbow birds. Let's see. What do I want to do? I don't think I want to do too much more, honestly. I think we should take the tape off and see what she looks like without... without tape on her. Feels weird not having one here. Not sure why. I just don't like it. So I'm gonna drop it in. Just like the shadow of one. It's a shadow bird. Kapow. Yeah, I like it. Should we get one more over here kind of far away? Maybe down here where I goofed up the page. He's coming up. He's coming up. Can't stop him. There we go. All right. All right. All right. She says 10 times. I'm totally done. Swear to God. Let's drop more color here and here. Alright. Let's take our tape off and see what we got. I'm kind of excited. I'm digging this a little bit. My little rainbow birds. Alright. Now the trick to tape is to either heat it with a gun or 45 degrees, you guys. And it most likely won't rip your paper. Slow and gentle, pulling away from your picture. So that if it does tear, it doesn't tear up into your painting, which is a super big bummer. Done that. It's very discouraging. There we go. Pull this guy out and away. Oh, getting bold with that long pole. Look at that. Woo! Kapow! Alright. Twist that down. Palette got stuck. Ugh. Tape. And then pull this side away. Na-na. Nothing quite like a crisp edge. See, you got carried away. Tore the paper a little bit. Slow down. Okay. There's that edge. And then our final bit. Just recognize my nails go with the painting. I don't often paint my nails. I usually put on the fake ones or put clear nail polish on. So this is a treat. Oh, rip the page again. Alright, there we go. There's our painting. Pretty purple blue sky with birds in it. Just like I said we'd do. Let's stay there. Let's do a little close up of our rainbow bird. Look at him. He's great. Well, they're supposed to be seagulls, but, you know, who cares? Bird shape's a bird shape in the mind's eye, right? Yeah, alright. There we go. Whoops, too high. There we go. And here's our painting. Our paint, a palette, blah, 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 blah. We use this brush, and this brush, and this brush today. Yes. Very nice. Alright, guys. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much if you stuck around through the whole thing. Give me a thumbs up. Helps the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.